My name is Robbie Calvert, a principalship candidate at the University of the Cumberlands. First question is, what talents or abilities do I possess to help me be an effective administrator? And I have not probably mentioned this in class, but I am a Baptist minister. I do pastor a small Baptist church here in the Allen County area in southern Kentucky, and one may automatically think that, well, that might make him a strong speaker. I would say more so than a strong speaker, it's made me a very good listener. And I believe that's going to be a very important quality to have as an administrator, to be able to listen and to understand those around me, those I'm trying to lead or making an effort to lead. I need to have a very in-depth knowledge of what they need, what they think, how they feel, and that I might have an influence upon them, not only as staff but also as educators. Also, I would say it's gave me a great deal of compassion, and I do have a great deal of compassion for those that I work with, those that I'm around, and I believe that's felt by many that are around me, and they understand that, and I believe that's helped me to have a strong respect for them, as also they have developed a very strong respect for myself also. How do you see yourself as a dispositional fit for the role of an administrator? As a special education teacher, I believe that I will be a very strong fit for the role of administrator. I do have an understanding of the need to uphold the laws that affect the school system, but more importantly, I have an understanding of the needs of children. And I do believe in teaching the whole child, not just his strengths or their weaknesses, but more so understanding the child, understanding all their needs, and being able to teach them in an environment and also in the capacity that they're able to learn to their highest level. I think that understanding of addressing needs will also be very appropriate or very helpful as an administrator. I believe I have to have a very strong understanding of those that I work with and those that I strive to lead, of the needs that they have. Every person is very unique and very different, and I think that those abilities alone will help me do that. What is your vision for the 21st century school? I believe it's going to be a school that's very complex. I believe it's going to be a school that is affected by many stakeholders in the community and also in the building, and that school has to be very sensitive to every stakeholder and have to create a very warm and inviting environment, that they feel very welcome and that they understand that their input is very important to the building. And also, I believe it has to be a school that I don't think it's going to be more not only student-centered as far as student learning, but I think the 21st century school will be more teacher-centered as well, making reference to the fact that teachers and students will be learners together, not just the students doing all the learning. I believe it'll be one of strong culture that has to be created in the building, not only a culture that in the building of making a good environment for employees to work in and students to learn in, but also making a culture that of families and diversity within our community is very, very welcomed in the school, and that every opportunity is put forth, to try to meet the needs of the diverse population that I believe is going to be increasing as time goes on. To discuss the role of the educational administrator as an instructional leader and manager, certainly the instructional leader has a responsibility to provide the vision, to provide the direction of the school, and the instructional leader being responsible for the curriculum, not only the providing of it and the training of it, but also to be able to assess it. And I think that's going to be very important. On the other hand, as being a manager of the building, which I believe it takes a great deal of skill to, I believe, be able to effectively be an instructional leader as well as being a manager. A manager has many responsibilities that they look over, human and physical, the responsibility of all the human resources in the building, teachers and staff alike, taking care of the cafeteria, taking care of the custodians, and such as that, after school activities, sports. There's a lot. Managing requires the caretaking of a lot of not only the human but also the physical resources that the school possesses. So that's going to be very important. In your plan program, what would be a critical need? Certainly for me to be curriculum design and assessment. That's probably one area I'd like to focus upon as we go forward, and just that leadership and curriculum and being able to provide that teachers need. And also community relations. I don't think I'd ever really understood how important community relations were. And I'd also like to say that I'm here because I believe that those that can give back should. I believe it's very important that anybody that has the gifts and the talents to give back to those around them, that they should try to do that, and that's why I'm here. I've been very blessed to have this job. I've been very blessed the Lord to give me this opportunity to teach. I love my job. It's not even work to me. And but anyway, the Lord's given me the opportunity to give back, and that's why I'm here. Thank you.